Hello and welcome to Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle and today I'm going to be reviewing The Last Days of American Crime. The excessive title length matches this film's excessive runtime, but it does have some style to it. So hold your whiskey and hear me out. Set in the not too distant future, this film, which I will shorten to Last Days, focuses on the characters of Graham Brick, Shelby Dupree, and Kevin Cash. They are plotting to steal $1 billion on the night the US government plans to start broadcasting a signal that blocks your synapses and makes it impossible for you to commit illegal acts. In this future, crime and terrorism has reached terrifying new heights in America, and the signal is the government's inhumane and totalitarian way of dealing with it. I think it's important to first address this film's position on the moral questions it poses, and the best way to see this is in the new segments that are used as transitions. They show incidents of police brutality against protesters of the signal, general white-collar approval of it, and a hint of disagreement as to whether this is the best way to deal with things. But there isn't much commentary aside from that. The most crucial case of the bad timing that I referred to in my title comes in here, with the release of this film being at a very important, very turbulent, and very emotional time for America and the world right now. Last Days echoes so many of the issues that are bubbling at the surface of every even vaguely informed viewer, but it chooses to push these issues to the side. There are plenty of films such as The Purge that do this, set up a version of the future or present that has heated socio-political issues in order to frame the story and give it tension, but they don't have the characters commenting too heavily on them. The world exists, and this is what these people are doing in it. So, combined with another case of bad timing, the fact that Last Days is 2 hours and 30 minutes long and doesn't spend time doing what I mentioned severely hurts its ability to be liked. It spends way too long on slow and glamorous scenes that do not address the issues. And if the goal was just to be a good action film, The Last Days fails at that as well, because those cool scenes lacked suspense, and the goal of completing the heist was just not well constructed. Moreover, enough time was not spent developing the rather two-dimensional characters. Apart from a vaguely moving love story, the characters that we get at the start are the same characters we have at the end. That said, I really enjoyed watching these actors play off each other in a few select scenes. Michael Pitt is an absolute treat. Ironically, he has a line that is also featured in the trailer, which goes, "One thing you're gonna learn about me is I'm all about timing." He's perhaps the only case of good timing in this film, with a performance that moves at an engaging pace rather than a lethargic one. Edgar, Ramírez, and Anna Brewster as Graham and Shelby felt like they were trying to do their best, even though they were not helped by this script that gave them some exhaustingly generic dialogue. I almost believed in their love story. Almost, if only their characters were given a little more dimension. I read an interesting article from Mark Beaumont, who noted how difficult it is to adapt an ultra-violent graphic novel onto the screen without adopting a comic book style of visuals, such as is the case with Sin City and 300. I agree with his presumption that this film must have taken inspiration from Joker, that is a film which succeeded in making a believable drama. However, what made Joker so moving and so controversial was how well it presented Joker's story within his troubled world. The Joker and the society he lives in are interconnected, and constant attention is given to the conflicts that arise between them. It is so powerful and showcases the importance of, if the film chooses to bring up contemporary issues, it needs to address them, be it controversially, just not push them aside. What sucks is that Last Days has a really interesting premise, which is what made me want to watch it in the first place. That and Michael Pitt. I can't help but think that if this was turned into a TV series, it would have the time to address all the things that it's currently missing, without losing those scenes drawn from the graphic novel that are just there to be cool. The Last Days of American Crime has the basics down. It has a good trio of main characters, an important socio-political background, and an enticing visual style. However, it fails at developing these into something meaningful, instead delivering a film that lacks purpose and wastes time. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos, and comment with your thoughts on the topic. What films do you think would work better as TV series? This has been Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle, and I hope you have a great day.